Hey, what's going on? Joe Sisman here from Prepare for Performance. So I was recently at a soccer tournament, and it was a girls soccer tournament. And I was going to watch some clients, but I'm also there to engage and have conversation with coaches and stuff like that. But one thing I noticed is a couple things. So the type of warm up a lot of the girls / boys are engaging in these days is not really effective, especially for soccer players, so that they are prepared for their game. Remember, we're going from like doing nothing to like a very high intense game where it could be anywhere from 80 to 90 minutes. And prepping for that game is really important before you show, obviously mentally before you show up to the game, but also when you get there, physically, you got to prepare your body. One of the things I've noticed with a lot of kids that I work with is their landing skills, mechanics. It's something that we can help fix, but when kids are playing soccer a lot or their sport a lot and they can only come to the gym, a couple times, maybe once or twice a week, which is fine. But there's things that you can do at home that can help continue the strengthening of, muscles, the mobility of, hamstrings and stability of certain joints to help make sure that you are preparing your body for your practice, for your game, or just everyday living. One thing I noticed is with a lot of kids is when they're landing, there's a lot of valgus of the knee. And I just want to quickly show you guys 4 movements that you can do right before your game, right before practice, that will hit your glutes, which help stabilize the knee joint. And all of these movements are basically the movements of the hips and the joint of the glutes. So you're hitting all 3 movements of the glute in these 4 movements. So the movements are used with a mini band. You can really buy these anywhere. I have a link in my bio to my Prepare for Performance website where we sell these online. But the first one, you're gonna put this up at your knees, okay? Get something nice and tight. You're gonna spread your feet about shoulder width apart, okay? And you're gonna squat down into a nice athletic position. You're gonna let your knees go in, gluing your feet to the floor and then drive out, okay? You're gonna do about 2 sets of 10 or 2 sets of 20 of these. Really helps the external rotators or your glutes to fire, kind of prep for your game. The next one, you're gonna do lateral raises. So you're on the ground, you can tuck the bottom leg. You're gonna raise, hold, make sure your toes down, your heels up. We're working on the glute medius here. This helps really stabilize the knee when you're running or you're on a single leg. When you're running, it helps the stability of the knee, or when you're landing, it helps stabilize and not allow the knee to dive in. Okay, you're gonna do about 2 sets of 20 on each side. Again, tuck the knee underneath, toe down, heel up. Okay, while you're down here, you're gonna do clams. This really hits the glute max or glute maximus and gets that firing. Okay, you're gonna do about 2 sets of 20 on each side. Okay, then the last one, you're gonna hit the whole thing. Okay, push your knees out, squeeze your butt at the top. You're gonna get glute bridges. Keep your heels down, toes up, really focus on the glutes. Okay, after you do 2 sets of 10, these you're gonna feel your glutes on fire at this point. And probably when you jump and land, you're gonna feel nice and stable. These are great movements that you can do, again, at practice, at your games, at home. before you go to your games or whatever. Do extra on maybe days that you're not working out. But again, on top of these are great things that you can do. But on top of this, I do also want to say that I think every kid should be strength training at least once or twice a week with a professional. This will really be beneficial for their long-term development, get stronger legs, and really lower their risk of injury. This is for any sport. I'm not specifically saying soccer, but it's really beneficial and really helpful for you as a soccer player, or if it's a mom or dad listening to this, your kid, for their potential in any sport. So, hope this helps. If you have any questions, comment below. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day.